Uh, let's focus on fighting
Okay.
as Gwen.
Fighting as Gwen sounds good to me. Any 720 peers? Very nice. Bro, anyone a
Always.
fucking YouTube or internet expert in here? I've been doing streaming more, and for some reason my shorts are 480p, and for some reason my stream is 720p. But I want to make my shorts 720, and I want to make my YouTube a 1080, and I have no idea why it's not that. Any expert? Any knowers? Oh, whatever. DM me if you dumb.
I don't know. I
Anyways,
don't
full
know.
clear like normal, nothing special, just going full clear into base, into full clear again. Looks like I'm gonna move full clear down, so that's awesome sauce. This is really when you see this, you should have like the biggest smile on your face because normally when you full clear down, it's your Grom spawns when your Grom spawns, wolves with wolves, raptors with raptors, krugs with krugs, and then you could kind of. But now when you see this, you know that you're gonna be like up to 2 camps. So when you finish your wolves, he's probably just starting his Gromp, and then when you finish your krugs, he's probably just starting his raptors. So now you have timer on him, you know. Like in this case, technically, if you wanted to, um, I know it's fucking early because you have blasting wand, and you're not bad at it. You could technically do like romp wolves and then immediately start dragon at it spawns.
I think that's what we do. I think that's what
Literally, like,
happened.
literally a 5-0 dragon. Because don't forget,
Yeah,
when the early the objective spawns, the squishier it is, right?
yeah,
Like it scales into the game. And in this game, you know he's gonna base and he's gonna do gromp into wolves, and by the time he's finishing wolves, you're already halfway on dragon, you know. So that's why when you
yeah.
see this, you're like you should know that I have tempo advantage. Another way to use this is by the way is as well you could do gromp wolves and then take his raptors because normally he should be on his raptors as they spawn, but in this case he'll be
Mm-hmm.
late to his raptor spawn, you know. Um, so I think
You
you
don't
play
keep
for
one key.
drag. I think yeah, preferably start it insta, but this is fine. I guess
Yeah,
they're fighting a lot. You're never gonna catch a pike. Just the second you see this, I just leave. It's a pike. He has W invis. He has E. I think
yeah.
it's just wasting a lot of time. Because now technically, if I'm a Moo, same logic. I see this. I go ground wolves. I take your Raptor
Mm-hmm.
Scrugs. I take your entire top side. And this is like early game
Yeah.
losing an entire quadrant to really really bad news bears. You know. Um. So yeah. And funny enough, I actually think this is. I assume now you just assume he's taking your top side. I assume, right? But
Yeah.
no, he's not. But I think this is actually a really bad dragon pool because you're half HP, Zach's half HP, Mumu's should be full. Their AD carry should be like same time as I, so AD carry should be here any second now. And like your mids and base and Cassin's here, so Cassin can come, Mumu can come. That's 2v3. Their AD carry comes as 3v3, but now it's Mumu's full HP, you're half. Cass is full HP, Zach's half. This can be scary, you know. So I like the dragon
Yeah.
earlier when it's like
Yeah.
here because the entire point is Mumu can't be here yet. Your mid's still here, and you
Yeah.
could just
Gotta
solo
snuck
it.
it in.
No, don't even go for the gank. You could just go start it right now. And I
Yeah.
guarantee you, if we check the Fog of War, Mumu's right here right now. You see, he'll never make he'll never make it. Um, but when you fuck around
Okay.
bot lane this long, I know you wanted to do it, but it happened. I get it, but realistically, you're not gonna help them. So just finish the dragon. Like it's chill, you know.
Okay.
Um, because
Okay.
here you see how this can be scary. Like a Mumu can come, Caston can come, Pike. I'm like they're all coming. Like look, boom, and
Oh,
I
dude,
said
it's a fucking
half
brawl right
half
here,
full,
bro.
right? Pike's also full. You can't see him, but he's full HP. Like they're all full HP. You guys are two half. This is fucking Also, Caston's just trolling. Caston's just base. Caston could have came.
Yeah.
Caston could have came, and then now like it's you're definitely fucked. You can't even like give me. It's there's no chance this goes well. So maybe like yeah, like you're somehow your mid laner got here first when you started the dragon. Look where your mid was and look where their mid was, right?
God bless, bro.
So,
TP,
so I,
God
I,
bless,
I so I
bro.
think you got bailed out for sure. Not even bailed out. Yeah, you got bailed out. But I think see how normally that's shouldn't
Yeah.
take this fight.
Should have just went straight for it.
Hmm. And then the mistakes happen. And then once you don't go straight forward and you try to help bot lane, it's fine. At that point, just adjust
Hmm.
and don't start it. Just full clear up. At that point, you could still just
Okay.
do
Yeah.
Scuttle, Raptors, Krugs, then base, get level 6, and then play to start it.
Yeah. Don't try to
A
do
lot of
too much
times, like, people are
salvage.
like, oh, I already fucked up, so let me just, like, keep fucking up. No, you fucked up. It's fine. Just let's try to stabilize the game now.
Okay.
Small thing, do Wolves and DeGrom just to sync them. Really small min-max. KZI is the best player on Earth. Okay, start Dragon. Boom. The AD carries dead, start Dragon. Alright, we are about to start Dragon. We see a Mumu gank, so we come to stop it. Or attempt to stop it. Just ultimate
Hmm.
instantly for the slow.
Yeah. I got a very greedy here. I did not. I.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
And you looks like you die for it, right? Because again, if you
I
if you
die.
ult,
I didn't use potion.
yeah, no potion, didn't ult
I
earlier.
didn't use potion.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ult's more important takeaway because you could literally ult them like right when you see me ult them right now. Just again, because as you know, the more your
Ult's
R2
really slow.
does more than your R1,
Yeah,
and then your
it slows
R3,
more.
and then R3 does more than your R2. So faster you use it, the faster you unlock this, and the faster you use this, the faster you unlock this. So not only are you
Yeah.
slowing earlier, but you're doing more damage as well, right? And I think you might even be able to, maybe it's like greedy, but I would even like, I think if you ult earlier, I would even save my pot for like a grub fight, you know? Because I think this, if you ult earlier, this should be like not even close. I mean, you saw this. This was like
Yeah.
still super close, and you didn't even get your R3 off, which is
Mhm.
like your most of your damage, you know? So I
Yeah.
think yeah, it's pretty bad mistakes. If you kill both of them, not only are you gonna be insanely fed, but you also get the free dragon. So definitely so I know you say you want to go over fighting, but this isn't like there's two types of fighting. So a lot of times there's a misconception, and this is not like a low misconception. There's challenger players and coaches that I believe um, are harming the game because they have bad vernacular on describing this, right? When people talk about fights and mechanics, everyone just assumes everyone knows what macro means, correct? Macro is just
Yes.
pathing, objectives,
Yeah.
decision making, and then everyone says and everyone just assumes mechanics are just micro. Every aspect of mechanics they just assume it's micro. They think okay, there's macro and there's micro. Micro is fighting, macro is game sense, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that, but when you break down mechanics, I think there are 20 different mechanics, but let's just to simplify it, I think there's two mechanics. There's micro, which is pure like like not genetic, but like pure like reaction speed, how fast you click your button, how fast you react, how well you throw your skill shot, right? And then I think there's
Yeah.
macro
Yeah.
mechanics, which is thinking about the fight, right? Because for example, me telling you to ult earlier is, do you think this is a finger problem that you're not able
Mhm.
to press the button? No, this is a brain problem. Not like you're
Brain.
not thinking about how I should use my ult. So any aspect of fighting that involves thinking, I consider that macro mechanics. I consider that thinking about how to fight, thinking about how to use your spells, right? That's not, to me, that's not micro. Micro is
Yeah.
being able to EQ flash at the same time and perfectly like kill the, like the perfect mechanical outplay. Jarvan EQ flash, flashing a Malphite ult, reaction speed, how well you throw your skill
Yeah.
shots. That's micro to me. How for AD carries, it's spacing. How well you're gonna space someone and kite them and not canceling your auto attacks. That's micro. The idea of should I use my pot right now? Should I ult this guy right now? That's all thinking aspects, And
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
part of League that's
Uh,
way easier to improve on because it's thinking.
yeah.
So this is why when
No,
people say go over fighting, this is you just have to think about this prior.
yeah.
So does it make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think an easy
Yes.
way to do
Yes.
it, an easy way to do it without it's unrealistic to say to do the math right now. Like, do I need my ult to kill this guy? Do I not? It's
Mhm.
because then you're doing the fucking math. How much my Q damage does, my
Yeah.
ult damage. It's too unrealistic.
That's not happening, bro. That's not
Yeah,
happening.
exactly. An easier way to think about it is anytime you go into a fight, think about the like how do you call it? There's a fucking actual IRL term for this. Um, like what you're risking if you lose the fight, like a risk fucking meter, right? Or
Mm,
not a risk meter, but like
risk
a
reward.
risk reward, right? If you lose this fight, you lose dragon. If you win this fight, you get dragon. So if this dragon didn't exist, Loki, you could just not use your ult and pot. Because if you fuck up this fight, what's the worst that happens? Yeah, you lose some kills,
Don't lose nothing.
but you don't really like
Yeah.
lose anything like major, right? But when you incorporate dragon into this, and then it becomes like I must win this fight. And then when you go into a fight with a I must win mentality, you're just not even going to think should I use my ult. You're gonna just use it because you're like
Okay. Okay.
I have to win the fight, so I have to use all of my buttons and stuff available to me,
Mhm.
which will then obviously be my ult and my pot, right, and my smite to even do 40 damage in a
Yeah.
slow. So I think when you go into fights, you think about the risk reward like aspect,
Mhm.
and when you realize like, oh, this is a must win fight because this fight gives me Nashers, this fight gives me Dragon, this fight makes me strong. If I also win this fight, I'll become strong enough. I'll get Nashers, and I'll become strong enough to also win the Growth fight. So it's not only is it this objective I'm guaranteeing. If I win this fight, I'm also guaranteeing the next objective too, right? Because if you triple kill these guys, you're gonna get Nashers gold, and then if you base with Nashers, you're gonna be faker for this Grub fight, right? So when you think about this in the risk reward, um, then there's no way you lose it. You get Grand Poobah? I think he's geeked.
Sorry, my mic kind of died
You're good.
there.
You good now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, I don't know if you heard what I said at the end there, but
Mhm.
if by also winning this fight, you're gonna get Nashers, and with Nashers, you're gonna guarantee win the grub
Yeah.
fight too. So it's not only just this dragon fight you're getting king. If you win this fight, you're also guaranteeing the grubs in a way. So when you put that when you go into this fight, and it's not like this now, even like right now after this Gromp, you can think about it right now. Okay, if we win this battle fight, we get dragon. You know that because you see like Zaya fighting Samira. Then
Yeah.
as you already have it in your head, oh, this is really important. We must win this fight. And then when you see this Amumu, boom, zero station. I'm instantly ulting because I know I must win this fight. There's an objective up, you know.
Okay.
And by then you're
All
gonna
right.
improve your
Yeah.
fighting tenfold, and it has nothing to do with mechanics, you know.
Yeah. I'm picking it up. I'm
All
picking
right,
it up.
sounds good. So obviously he gets the dragon. I think here if you want, you could just skip red and just instantly pull the grubs, just because you know this guy has to base. So he's gonna 8 seconds of basing, 20 seconds of walking.
Yeah.
That's like 30 seconds. You'll kill these in 30 seconds. So if you just instantly start it, it's basically impossible for him to stop you. And then you know what I always say. If you just they get dragon, I get grubs. If we get grubs, they get dragon. It's fine. Like
Yeah.
it's just an even trade, you know. We don't have to
Trade
talk about
something.
what's worth more, what's worth less. So just being able to trade objectives is nice for feats and for other reasons, you know. Based on Nashers, full clear down. I like this a lot. No complaints. We're about to full clear down. We see them fighting, so we skip our chance to come. This is good. This is good. Map awareness. I like this. We show up to this fight.
Yes.
We instantly ult. Miss our ult. That's fine though. I think we've had this problem before. I think you're just queuing really early. Like here, you queued with literally zero stacks. It's a queue. You gotta like with Quinn. I mean not Quinn. Sorry, with Gwen, you really want to auto get Q2 at least, Q3 at least. Preferably is always Q4, but at
Mhm.
the least you need Q2,
Yeah.
Q3. Q0 or Q1 is like so disgustingly weak. So here, just I would auto once or twice and then Q. Um, maybe before you have, especially when you have Nashers, now that your attack speed so much faster,
Can
it's
actually attack a lot more.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like here's a Q4, so that not the worst. Let me watch this again now. Besides, you actually popped your prop, which is good, but yeah, you just missed Q. You just missed your ult. This Q is honestly the biggest like problem with this fight because if you get a Q4, you have to understand this. I think this Mumu's already dead just from your Q4, and now you could just start hitting
Yeah.
this Caston. I think this 1v1 versus Caston should be winning. Um,
Yeah.
because you have fully conquer stack at this point. You have your pot. Um, you have Q.
170 AP. Look at that.
Yeah, right. But when you're forced to
Damn.
keep hitting a Moom and you're forced to use your Q on him, then
Yeah.
Caston's just hitting you for free. So I think this entire fight takeaway should be just getting in the habit of always
Stacking
Q3 or
Q.
Q4ing and just like even Q1 or Q2 sometimes is acceptable if like it kills them. You just want to kill them as fast as possible. But I don't think there's ever a scenario where Q0 is acceptable, and this is literally a Q0. Um, so that's like the only takeaway
Okay.
I would have for you.
All right. All right.
Okay, open to Wolf's Grump. Also, did you take Flash on accident again? Because I remember last time you said it was an accident.
That one was on accident. I had fixed it now.
Okay, so this one you wanted to take it?
I had. I did not want to take this. I did not
Oh,
want to take Flash,
oh,
but it is what I
oh. So
have at
last
the
time
moment.
and this time were both accident. Okay,
They were both
I
mistakes.
see. I see. Just checking.
They were both mistakes. I'm not gonna make my room pages. I've only been playing the game for a year, so
All good.
I'll
All good.
give us a break.
Okay, pot tower. That's good. I think soon I want you to base ASAP for this dragon because you have 1400 gold, and I think when you do this, yeah, this is bad because when you do this, when you stay for
Yeah, I
scuttle,
think I stayed too
yeah, you got
long.
brainwashed. When you skip for scuttle, now you're basically saying I'm not basing before dragon, but why would I not want to spend 1500 gold before dragon? This is way too much money to be spending on, you know.
Yeah.
So I think this is bad because it kind of works the same thing. Like when you look at this fight, but this is a fake fight because in this fight you should have be way stronger. And also, also you have to understand the strength you have in fight changes how you take fights. If you're really strong, you can take fights more aggressively. If you're really weak, you have to take fights safer. So the way you're fighting just changes. Um, I mean, here you just have to give it. Now we have to give it and go dragon. But I do think if you had full items here and full HP as well, you could probably fight with your teammates way more aggressively here.
Yeah.
And who knows how it turns out, you know?
Yeah. Good to have a haunting,
So just
guys.
being greedy, just not don't be greedy. Just
Okay.
prioritize objectives and make sure to spend all your money before them. Not having ghosts here really fucking sucks. I'll tell you that.
I tell you, I felt it this moment.
Oh wow. Okay, so a couple things here. To start off with, uh, once again, need the Q thing. I think here on this Galio, use Q3 and you Q'd. If you autoed one more time than Q4, he'd be dead right now, right? He's just dead.
Yeah.
First of all, and then if he's dead,
Yeah.
then this is completely easy because you're not gonna have to flash. You could literally just walk here, E over the wall, and then you don't have to even Q this guy. You could just the guy's HP with Nashers. You could just kill him with 3 autos. No Q, no
Auto.
smite, just auto. Just E auto, E auto. That's A. So the Q thing once again. B is this is very very common. I've seen this a lot more recently. I don't know why. Maybe it's that time of the year. But you guys are like I say you guys because it's a lot of you guys. Um,
Yeah.
you guys have like a fucking boner for 80 carries. I see the amount of games I watch from you guys, and there's a free support kill right in front of you. There's a free jungle kill right in front of you, or a free mid kill right in front of you, and you guys are just ignoring everyone and going for the 80 carry kill. I know 80 carries like I know they have carry in their name. It's like oh I have to so you think they're the most important role. Every single person's worth the same amount of gold. They're all worth 300 gold. 80 carries also are a late game role. Early mid game they're weaker than mids. They're weaker than jungles. They're weaker than top lanes. 80 carries do not do the most amount of damage. You could see that in the items. Levels. He's level 11. This guy's level 10, right? So here it's really obvious you're like super ton of vision on Samira. Like you're hitting Galio, but it's obvious you're trying to like you're only hitting Galio because he's in your way. And then the second the Galio stops being in your way, you're like, oh, I gotta kill the Samira, you know? But here like you don't even have to go for the Samira. You can kill. Oh, here you don't have to kill Samira. You can literally keep hitting Galio, and then still don't have to. Now Pike's just in your auto range, and now you can just hit Pike and hit Pike and hit Pike and EM. This guy has to E away or he'll die. He'll literally die to 2 autos plus your next Q. So either he stays and you kill him, and if he doesn't, and if he E's away, well now Samira's all by herself, and then you'll kill Samira for free. Does that make sense? So I think a lot of times you guys are really, really tunnel vision, and like I have to kill the AD carry. Just kill the people before you flash. Just kill the people in front of you. 1 auto, 2 autos in queue, and then you'll kill this guy. You know. And if this guy goes and leaves, it's like we got 2 kills. That's still 600 gold. That's still assists for my teammates that died. It's still really good. You know. You're still gonna base on Riftmaker and some other good item. So I think you guys are. So again, in this one is just make sure to hold your Q later, and then also don't be as tunnel vision on the AD carry. The here, same thing applies here. If you got one more auto off and then Q'd, then this Q would have killed as well. But it's 2 Q3s in one fight. You know. Bro, oh my god. Ah. Bro, okay, listen. Not to LARP, but I've been growing my hair out, and holy fuck, having long hair sucks. My hair just got stuck in my head, so that shit hurts. How do girls deal with this? Anyways, you still here, Pooba? I can't tell because your mic flickers all the time. Oh, hello?
Sorry, bad mic.
No, you're good. Did you hear everything I said or not?
Yes, I hear
Alright.
you fine. Sometimes
Okay,
it's
sounds
the
good. That's
output.
that's the important thing. Sometimes I mean, people
Yeah,
sometimes are in.
I hear
That's
you
that's
clearly
perfect.
fine.
That's all that matters. If your mic's ever geeking, you can just type in the chat instead.
Yeah.
But okay, now we're looking to fight. Looks like. I think here again, just start with ult right away. Yep, auto, same thing. That's a Q3. I I'll keep mentioning it just to nag you, just so you see how bad
Just
it
to get
is.
it. Yep.
That was actually not, that's
Yep.
not even Q3, that's a Q2, so it's like even worse, right? All good though. I like the ult on Smear. This was a nice ult. Being
Oh,
this was nice. That
thank
was
you.
once another is that Q1 or Q2? Oh my god, you're addicted.
I am.
Another
Oh,
Q2.
fucking
So two
back
Q2s
that,
in one
bro.
fight. Zero Q4s, zero Q3s. For reference, so you know when it's allowed to do, because sometimes people do Q1s, Q2s, but for reference, so you know when it's allowed, this is when you do when it just kills them. Like this is where if you want, you can EQ here with 0 or with right, because it's just when
Yeah.
it kills them. Well, this is the only time it's like allowed when you're just finishing someone off, right? Besides that, and you're not in auto range. Besides that, it's always just Q3, Q4. Same thing applies here. Like this one's fine as well, because it's finishing him off, you know. So this is the only time it's okay. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
okay. We go to camps again. We do autocon, perfect. We base, buy items, run straight to dragon, perfect. Alt to start. Q3. Okay, fun. Q3. Oh wow, that was nice. They did line up here a bit.
Yeah, look at
But
that.
here's another
Look at
example where
oh,
anytime that's why that's where it's fine to do a Q2 or Q3 is when it kills. Like here in this case, you don't need a Q4 because your Q3 plus ult kills. If you didn't have ult, let's say you for some reason you didn't have ult, you already used all three, then you'd need to auto one more time, like you E forward auto and then Q, right?
okay.
But in this case because you have your ult, your Q3 plus ult does kill them both. So basically the law on one by Q1, one by Q1, 2, 3, 4 is do you do it if they're full HP, always Q4. If they're low, then just do as many Qs as it takes for them to die to it. Make sense? That was obviously really nice and satisfying. And when we win the fight, and now you're super, super fed. Here, if I'm you, I'm just full clearing for death cap. If I can base on full death cap, you're gonna be fucking god. I'm pretty sure death cap's 2,400 right now, if my memory's correct. Maybe or no, or 22, I think.
It's 23. It's 23.
23. All right, I said two in the middle. So you have it on base here. Kill this guy. Don't have to ult or flash. You see this example when you wouldn't Q1, right? Here you like Q2. But then this guy dies, wins the base. Don't flash after him or ult, please. He'll die eventually, I promise. Oh, I guess not. I guess you should have ulted.
No,
But
I think he gets away with murder because
or
I just
instead
base
of
murder.
walking though, you should just walk up and then E over. Like this is
Yeah.
shorter than this. See? So even now you're E's up. You just E now instead of walking. You're literally walking.
Hmm.
You're fucking yourself because you walk up here like this, but it's fine. So you E like this and then ult him, he'll just die. Ulting is fine, but flashing is not fine. Don't flash for this guy. I'd rather he lives.
Yeah.
Okay, good
I
death
did
cap.
not
Okay,
feel. I didn't feel
now
like
you're
killing
super super
this.
strong. Just play this dragon a minute and a half. Okay, Galio dies, we instant pull Baron. Nice. Now we should just play Dragon. Base soon, play for Dragon. Also here, just look at the minimap. In mid late game, when you have Baron, your junglers are babysitters. Your only job is make sure your teammates don't die. That's your only job. So right here,
Okay.
I see Zac Ian, you should be watching. I'm not saying run there instantly, but you should watch. Okay, you look. Okay, now don't go. Now the fight's lost, so don't go. It's fine. But whenever he's Eing in, I want you to be looking at him because if the fight was looking good, you should be there earlier, right? But they in, it's not your fault.
Okay.
Run to Dragon. Let's watch this fight. Like in late game as Gwen, you do so much damage. You just max range ult. You want to stack up your ult as fast as possible. Once you get R1, like
Okay.
you did it here, but you could just do it earlier because your ult range is like pretty long. Loki, your ult range is like literally like this in a second.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so you literally like throw one right now. But that was you still did it, just a little slow. Another example, you see me another example of just doing
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
A Q0, not even a
Yeah.
Q1. Boom.
I am seeing it now.
Yeah, yeah. They see that was your first Q4 of the game, by the way. Look how much
Look
damage
at
this is.
that.
I'm not even kidding.
Holy, holy.
Boom! Literally did like over 1,000 damage. He's just dead.
Fucking balanced.
And I assume there's like one last fight. You guys won the game.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's see it. Yeah. No, oh,
This
what
one
is
was
this Q?
no, this one was juicy. Yeah, this one was juicy.
Q1. Okay. Nice ult. Yeah, ult looks fucking good. Nice Q4. Yeah, and they're all. Oh, is it pentakill? Pentakill. Flash auto.
I
Flash
know.
auto.
I know.
Pussy man.
I should have flash auto spited.
You're gonna end the game anyways. All right. Well, nice game. I
Yeah.
mean, besides me yelling
Nice
at the
game.
Qs, that's not a bad game. I think. The thing about the Qs, I think
Okay. No. No. It's good. Yeah,
the
it's good to point out.
the early dragon, right? Uh,
Hmm.
they should pull it
Yeah.
earlier, and then when you don't pull it earlier, it's
Hmm.
fine. Just give it to them. All right.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
also going into fights, think about what do I need to use in this fight, what do I not need to use, what's the risk reward. I say those are like the biggest takeaways.
Yeah.